This your last chance to say that I'm great before it's too late. Don't wait until I'm way up in heaven to call me legend. If I should die before I'm awake, and if it's my day, it better be inside of my wake.
Good afternoon, family. It's your buddy 14th Prime, and today I've got some interesting finds that you just wouldn't believe. Okay, so you know how I personally had missed out on a certain HASLAB that we won't talk about from a couple years ago, but then I, turned 50 and decided, you know what? Get it for your birthday. Let me help you not make that same mistake. Guess what I just found out, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, before we get into anything, Todd Bailey needs your help right now. Please stop this video. Go to Kickstarter, More Than Meets the Voices. He's got Greg Berger. He's got Vince DiCola. He's got, man, you name it. Just go look at it. Help out. Make this movie possible. He's an Emmy Award winner. He's got Greg Berger. He's got Grimlock lined up for this documentary. So go to Kickstarter. It has been expanded to try to get a little more extra funds in. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want this documentary to be made, go over to Kickstarter right now. More Than Meets the Voices. Now, back to HASLAB. Ladies and gentlemen, did any of y'all know whatsoever, did any of you know that you could buy HASLABs from Walmart? I said it. Yes, I said it. It's right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get the Ghostbusters HASLAB, life-size prop replica plasma series, the Ghost Trap and the PKE meter, which has nothing to do with us. You can also get the Cobra Rattler, the ground attack jet, HASLAB exclusive G.I. Joe classified series for $647.99. And you can get Omega Prime, Transformers Legacy 15-inch action figure HASLAB exclusive Omega Prime, $599. Here, let me show you so you can see it for yourself. You see it. You see it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Walmart is now selling HASLABs. How do you do that? How do you do that? I thought they were supposed to be so exclusive. I would have been hot if I opened it up and saw that Unicron was on there for however much, but whatever. I wouldn't have been. Here, y'all come on back and get close. So, then, and also in today's news, if you all have a Meta Quest 1, 2, 3, or 4, or the PlayStation VR 2, you can play the new reamped Transformers game, the virtual reality game, Beyond Reality. You play as a human character with an exosuit on and basically go into the fight with them. My wife has one rule in this house. One rule that I have to stick by. We can have as many games as we want. We can play whatever we want. Xboxes and PlayStation 5s. We can. Speaking of, 63 new pictures of GTA came out today. But the one thing she will not agree on, or they will not agree, because I agree with her kind of. And we all fell into the whole virtual reality thing when like iPhones came out. You could do the little cardboard thing, and the games that they had on the phone were in like virtual reality, and it was so cool 6-7 years ago. And then now Meta, and you have like the PlayStation VR or whatever. Anybody remember when Xbox was supposed to have the hologlasses? Remember that? Where you could put the glasses on and your whole room would become like Minecraft, and then they just disappeared? Yeah. Hopefully they revived it. That was like 15 years ago, I think, when they had shown that, like, people's minds were blown. But yeah, in my house, we are not allowed to have VR glasses. So yeah, I won't be playing that unless they put it up in a Chuck E. Cheese somewhere. Now, something else I wanted to ask y'all. So with the 13 primes being finished, all 13 are done. They've all been collected. Not waiting on the brown and black Vector Prime. I'm good with the one that I have. No upgrade kits. But here's my question. Should we add a few more like Nova? Because Amazon Prime Days is going on right now, today, tomorrow, and like probably the day after, whatever. And granted, a lot of stuff that they say is marked down is still the same price it was last week, but it's just like got a different highlight on it. So people are like, oh, it's $1 off. And we all go buy it and click it. I was looking at Nova Prime, and I know that he's the Siege Magnus retool, but it's something about the wings that just, it's something about the wings. I like it. And I like how the Prime figure, I like how it looks. I like the white. I like the wings and the truck man. I like the armored truck also. Just to throw him up there, just because Prime's in his last name. You know what I mean? Prime is in his last name. But if anyone in the comments, please let me know if you have Nova. How do you feel about? Is he fun? Is it, you know what I mean, or is it like? Not that Ultra Magnus was a pain, but the trailer was. It can be a bit, you know, putting him going from robot back to truck can be a little much. But yeah, I was just wondering, ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think about a Nova Prime? Should I add him to the collection? Should I just leave him? And then, also, besides Amazon having these Prime days going on right now, I have seen a lot of markdowns in like Walmart, also a few other markdowns on Amazon. And like, there's nothing really that I want, because me and my wife were looking at it earlier today and she was just filling up the cart with stuff like, oh, this is on sale and we should get this. And I'm going, yeah, get it. And she was like, well, look at the toys before I check out of the order. And I just didn't see anything. Ooh, and now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, now I just thought of something I wanted to look up. I need to write that down because I will forget. But, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, let me know what you think about that. About Nova. Should I add him? Is he that good of a toy? Is he not? I see a lot of people are still picking up Astro Train. I see the hate for him has died down a lot now that people have him in hand. Apparently that shuttle mode and that train mode make up for whatever, you know, tolerances they didn't have for the robot mode. And I get it. A lot of toys have been sacrificed in some areas for the sake of a certain alt mode, or, you know what I mean, a certain look. And I mean, I totally understand it. I get it. I do. Last thing I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is two other things I want to talk about was, again, with this whole Nexus not having his exoskeleton and coming with limbs. My question to y'all is, how would y'all like to see this package? Would you like to just buy each one individually and then just use somebody else's frame? Or would you like it to come with its own, like each robot come with its part, with its limb? Because that's what I'm thinking would be the great way to go. Last thing too is, what do y'all think is coming after the Megatron Rising series? You know what I mean? When Age of the Primes is finally over with, you know, this spare line is over, the mainline stuff is you know, almost finished. 86 is almost wrapped up for the most part. Do you think that they will eventually unveil the whole 84 line at some point? You know, within the next 2 years, I say. Because like the rumors have slowly died down. You know, a lot of us, including me, we're talking about the 84 line is coming. 84 is coming. 84 is coming. They're going to do 84. We're definitely going to get another, this one and this one and this one, just with blue windows and new prow and so forth and so on. Honestly, I don't think G1 will ever be over with. And as far as like from them going from an 86, I get the whole 86 line because this is the anniversary. But when this anniversary is over with, you know what I mean? Are we going to just kick right back off with 84 and go from there? And then, you know, with a whole lot more missing links? Time will tell. Anyway, it's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think is coming up next? Should I get Nexus? And did you know the HASLABs were on Walmart? Go support Todd Bailey and More Than Meets the Voices right now. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Help us out. Love y'all.